In this video, we're going to set up our sales tax tables in K9ERP. We're going to look at a typical sales tax table that looks similar to this example, where the total New York sales tax is equal to 8.875%, and it's comprised of these three components. We're going to first set up the three components, and then we're going to set up the sales tax referencing those three components to get our total. So the first thing we're going to do is in the financial menu, under financial management, you'll see two entries. You'll see taxes and tax components. The first thing we're going to do is go into the tax components, and we'll create those three components. So let's look at our first example here. New York State sales tax at 4.5%. So we're going to create a new entry here. We're going to give it a code. In this case, I'll just give it something that's going to reference the same GL account number just for consistency's sake. I'm going to copy and paste this description. I'm going to assign it a 4.5% in there. I'm going to choose the GL account that this is going to. Now I pre-set up these GL accounts to reflect the same taxes. So I'm going to choose that one. And you'll see just for consistency's sake over here, I'm going to have the same account numbers. You can give it whatever numbers you want though. So that's one of them. I'm going to go ahead and create the other two as well. Again, using my same structure that I have over here. And I'm going to assign this one 4%. I'm going to use the same GL account structure, that we had earlier. This one's going to sales tax payable, city sales tax. I'm going to create my third one for this commuter tax that they have. Again, same consistency. And this one's 0.375. Now it's important that you have these GL accounts set up already, otherwise you won't be able to continue over here. You are required to have a GL account for each component. You can have the same GL account for different components if you wish. It's up to you. So there we go. I went ahead and I can see in here those three New York State components. 4.5, 4, 0.375. Next thing I'm going to do is back in my financials, financial management, and taxes. Here's where I'm going to create the overall code. So let's say 207 we'll call it. And we'll call it New York sales tax payable. And you see I can't fill in the percent over here because it's going to be comprised of the components. Once I save this, I have the ability to add components over here. And I'm going to choose those three components that I had created. There we go. And you see my total is 8.875%, which is what we wanted to accomplish. Now, an important thing to keep in mind with tax is you cannot delete a tax component or a tax code once it's been established. You can, however, make it inactive if it's no longer being used. If you have an exempt sales tax, such as over here, we have a predetermined tax exempt code over here that you can use for that tax exempt status. Now, once we set this up, all you need to do to assign that tax code is simply go into a customer form, bring up any customer, and you have the ability to change their tax component right over here. Now you can do this, of course, in this customer form, and this will feed through to every document you perform from, or if you need to just change it for specific orders, you can do that as well. That's basically it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us or your implementation team. Thank you.